Thank you for joining Henny for Your Thoughts. I will be reading the comments from Hassan Campbell's page as Hassan tries to compete with Kwame Brown in the Childhood Pain Olympics. This is how Hassan Campbell's own comment section sounded.
Don't compare me to an NBA player or none of you celebrities like you, for example. I'm not glorifying. Don't play military mind games with the people. I'm not glorifying prison by any means. When I say at 18 years old, I went to the penitentiary, and at 18 years old, you went to the NBA, it's not because I'm glorifying. It's because there was a long path that led to my downfall going to the penitentiary. There's a story in between of pain, is what I was trying to say. And see, that's the thing that's lacking, that's missing in your story. My story is filled with pain from childhood. Your story and your pain consists of Michael Jordan elbowing you in the face or Pat Riley smacking you in the back of the neck, telling you to do 100 miles.
You all the way wrong. Kwame talked about his pain growing up. He worked hard and made it to the NBA. He made good choices instead of succumbing to the streets. If the sound of jealousy through spoken contradiction was a person. Not sure how you feel comfortable downplaying someone else's pain because their environment was different than yours. You starting to move different, my guy. Your vibe ain't the same. Facts. When you said, fuck the people, Hassan Campbell, that was the chink in your armor. Those words can never be unspoken. You may be able to apologize, but like Jermaine Stewart said, the word is out. Now you just Sunday morning funny. Just because this man got out of his situation doesn't mean your struggle is any more harder or realer than his. Kwame was the wrong one to go at. Boy, kinda chewed you up, Hassan. No kizzy. This is like listening to a therapy session. This Mr. Brown brother has made Hassan Campbell very emotional. I don't bite my tongue, homie. Well, you should. How you gonna say a man doesn't have a right to own his own land without filling it up with strangers? It doesn't mean you don't care about others because you own your own private land. I know you've been through hell in your life, Hassan, but of all the people to lash out at, this guy, Kwame, this one seems a little petty. At 18, you went into the penitentiary. That is your fault. Like Cube said, so what you from the gutter? We all had to struggle if you got a black mother. Don't ever speak on the next man's pain, brother. You don't know.
My pain consists of not having a father, sitting outside on welfare cheese lines, going to the stores with food stamps, dealing with the evil stepdaddy. Your pains? Well, you got $40 to $60 million for your pain. You took the oath for your pain. Yes, the same matrix, the same industry that you speaking out against, you took an oath to. For me, I'ma just keep it all the way funky for you, homeboy.
Now this is why we stay divided. Y'all fighting the same fight, but you choose your platform to go against Kwame Brown instead of combining forces and taking over, burning bridges, different paths, same fight. It's disappointing, bro. You have almost as many dislikes as likes on your own platform, Hassan. Humble yourself. Repair, learn, and grow, and not necessarily in that order. Many of us experience childhood trauma, but not everyone uses that trauma as an excuse to make poor choices. You ended up in prison because of your bad choices. Colin Kaepernick isn't gone, bro. He's just done talking. He's putting his money where his mouth is. Actions speak louder than words. And just like I said, Hassan apologized, just like he always does. Go check out Kwame and Hassan video. Now he's sorry he prejudged Kwame. Told you guys this dude is dangerous towards himself. If you got a buzz and is making noise, he'll tell you he had people in his DM sending him videos, and then he'll attack you saying that you stole his style. I was born to a 15-year-old mother. Father and uncles absent dope dealers, alcoholic grandparents, A young teen can still make good choices not to go left and use his upbringing as an excuse to do wrong and not try. I tried and I succeeded. I had pain, but I used that pain to gain and grow. He's been taking shots at Kwame for months now. You, Hassan, are the infiltrator. Jealousy is oozing out of this video. It's so sad that a grown man almost 50 years old would place materialistic things over his family. I see why you ended up in prison. You have a prison in poverty mentality. You made poor decisions, period, because you were a follower. The sad part is, as old as you are still foolish and deflect on others rather than fix yourself. You started it, Hassan, and you did wrong. Pride comes before the fall, and you about to play yourself over your ego. Bad example for the youth. The bear, being Kwame, was minding his own business till Hassan Campbell went to continuously poke him and is now upset at Kwame's response. Clearly, I'm not the only one who finds this funny. This guy who literally has done nothing of substance in life wants to speak on Kwame Brown? How? Who are you, bro? Hassan, the only one who took the oath, he just mad it didn't pay off. Why didn't you just reach out to the black brother directly instead of trying to tear him down?
To me, you was real as Santa Claus. Respectfully. Because to me, you ain't no different from Colin Kaepernick. He peeped the weakness in the black community, took a knee, and ran away with the bag. For the last 2 years, respectfully, Kwame Brown, New York, black America, all across America, has been in turmoil, protesting, rioting, gun violence. Everything's been going insane. You've been on YouTube since 2013. Nobody heard you taking on the problems of the black community.
You soft as shit, bro. Men don't make excuses, and Kaepernick is a real one. You just a guy that wears hats in the house. Hassan, I'll fuck with you for the most part, and I rock with Kwame. My thing is, I hate that both of you engage in drama too much. Let's stop focusing on the problems and focus on the solutions. You can't talk to anyone respectfully if you're wearing a rapper costume in your living room. Take the fake jewelry and your hat off. You're not in the club, you're at home. And no one will respect a man that allows their arms to get so flabby. We need positive energy. Last night was a bad look on both parts. You did start by reaching out when you came on his platform, so I will give you some credit for that. That man didn't have a father. All his brothers went to the pen, and he grew up in a dope house. The hell are you talking about? He didn't have the same pain, Hassan. You weaseled your way out the fight after you talked all that BS? You's a real punk, Hassan. You don't want to fight. I'm dying. Kwame hurt this guy feeling for real. Hassan is a clown. I feel like Hassan made a video that didn't have to be made, but was well within his right. What he could have done was ask whoever compared him, what do you see similar? And taken it as a compliment. Kwame didn't have to respond, but was well within his right. Two brothers can agree to disagree without static, but it shouldn't go too judgmental or personal because we really don't know either y'all motherfuckers. Got some of that mama's cooking, didn't ya, son? I've been noticed how he clout chase and go at people that don't even worry about him, hoping they'll say something for clicks. And Kwame served him a nice bowl. Had you backtracking. Glad people seeing Hassan Campbell true self these days. So sad. That's the problem now. Black people stay trying to compare whose pain is worse. Like we all ain't going through similar shit. Hassan, you lost me with this one. Kwame is right.
And in them streets, nobody's seen you anywhere in the hood trying to diffuse the violence or anything going on. To me, you have a smell of Colin Kaepernick. We done seen too many grave chasers, too many ambulance chasers in the hood, where people feel like, okay, we're gonna play on the pain of black people. So your story to me is like Santa Claus. Your podcast is not based off of you dealing with the elite, the 1% that you are, that where you come from. Nah, that's not where you rocking with. What you're doing is you come along with your come along, go along, get along gang, right? You still stole my whole style, my swag, my words, my topic. Cool. Because I do respect some of your message. I respect it. But I'm sitting back and I'm watching. You come along at a time where the industry is sprinkling you industry dudes, you rappers, you Hollywood, the music industry. It's just coincidental now. Within the last 2 years, the power of the black voice on YouTube that come from regular YouTubers, like, let's say, for example, Spiritual Zoe. Shout out to the brother Spiritual Zoe. Been up here teaching these young boys and breaking down what he's been breaking down. You got dudes like me, for example, but let me put me to the side. Even Young Pharaoh. I don't rock with Young Pharaoh like that, but Young Pharaoh been up here teaching his lessons. You have been nowhere.
This has got to be the most selfish, passive-aggressive thing I've ever seen on YouTube. Hassan, Kwame Brown bodied you, bro. Bill Cosby talked about and downed other blacks that he felt wasn't perfect, like wanted people to think he was. But his picture of what the black community should look like was golden. Bro, your pains ain't no worse than anybody else's. Just cause he signed with the evil Zionists don't mean he is far removed from the ghetto. If you coming for his views and clout, just say that. Plus, he said them white folks did not like him because he doesn't do what they say. He ain't fucking with Hollywood in 20 years. He escaped with a bag. Going to the penitentiary doesn't make you a real one. Kwame Brown just happened to have his priorities and talent in order at a young age to make it to the league. This ain't nothing but the spirit of envy staring us in the face. What Hassan just summed up is that as a child, Hassan made bad decisions and Kwame made good decisions and came up out of poverty. Damn, Hassan, congratulations. You played yourself. You shouldn't have went on the live drinking, homie. Fuck the people? Damn, what we do.